Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Got an exciting battle here. Got the Harman Kardon Onyx Studio 6 versus the Devialet Mania. Now, I'm not going to go into the details. You can check out the spec list on the internet. I'm not going to go through that. What I do best is just play music that I think emphasizes the differences between the two and also shows similarities. And I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, the Harman Kardon holds itself well. Like, this is a great speaker. Just from directional perspective, I think it competes very well, and bass-wise with the Devialet Mania, except all its drivers are front-facing, so you need to sit at a certain angle to get all that sound stage, whereas the Mania has 3D sound as it has drivers in all four corners. So I think that's the main difference. However, in terms of going toe to toe, I actually think the Harman Kardon has a decent mid-range and bass reproduction when you're sitting in front of it. And then once you sort of move out of that soundstage, it becomes a bit muffled. But I mean, look at it, it's almost twice the size, if not a bit bigger than that, than the Devialet Mania. So I would expect its drivers to, pump out more sound. However, I mean, like I said, the Mania has surprised us all in its performance. So at half the size of the Onyx Studio, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna play a track and just keep swapping between the two. I'm gonna start off with the Onyx, and I'll let you know when I swap to the Devialet Mania. Just gonna skip forward because it's gonna take a while to produce. Now the Mania. Back to the Onyx. All right, guys, that was it. I'm not sure if you noticed when I was switching between the Harman Kardon and the Devialet, the Mania made a popping sound every time you'd switch to it on Bluetooth. I've noticed that happens a lot on Bluetooth, and it's also happened to me on Wi-Fi before. So just wanted to bring that up. I don't know if anyone else is facing those issues on their Mania, but I have reported it to Devialet, and I'm actually getting getting it exchanged next week. So that is definitely something I've noticed, and it obviously bugs me out. They think it's a software issue. We've tried various updates, and nothing's worked. So hopefully they can change it or sort it out, and it comes back without issues. It didn't have these issues before the last update, so I'm not sure if maybe it might be a software related issue. But as it's a new product, you never really know. So just gonna try another track, and hopefully that should give you an idea of what both sound like. I'm gonna start with the Devialet, playing it at the same volume. I'm just gonna skip forward as well. Okay, there you have it, guys. I'm not sure which one I prefer. I like the mids from the Harman Kardon. I like the bass from the Devialet, but the Harman Kardon also has like a very good low end. So at this point, I'm a bit confused as to which one I prefer. I think the treble is a bit better on the Devialet, so the highs at least. The mids are better on the Harman Kardon. The bass is very similar. It's very difficult to differentiate. I'm going to try a different song. Maybe that might help give us a better view, just to try out which one it is that wins this. But yeah, very close so far. Really, really close. Starting with the Harman Kardon. All right, guys. I think that's it. And I'm just as confused as I was before. I think that for 799 euros, I don't know if it's 3 times as good as the Harman Kardon. I kind of feel like you can buy 3 Harman Kardons and nearly 4 actually, and you're getting almost equal sound with one, right? So you could buy 2 Harman Kardons, put them in stereo, pair them in stereo, and you're cooking. The advantages, obviously, of the Mania is that you've got Wi-Fi, you've got Alexa, you've got Spotify Connect, you've got Airplay too. So you have more connectivity options. And I think that that would be what would push you to it. I also feel from a space perspective, the Mania doesn't take as much space as the HK. However, from a looks perspective, I think both look really nice. They're both not really portable. I mean, you can carry them around the house, but I don't see you putting this in a bag to take to the beach, right? Like, this is not the speaker for that. This is the kind of speaker that's portable in the sense that you move it around your house and you can take it from place to place within the house. However, I don't feel that these are speakers that would really do well from a portability and travel perspective. In terms of the sound, very similar sound in terms of bass. Mid-range, definitely, I think the Harman Kardon takes that. Highs, I think the Devialet takes that with a higher sort of tweeter range, if I would say. But from max volume, etc., both very similar. Both are producing extremely good sound, and I'm very confused. I don't know which one I'll choose. If it was just a blind test without, connectivity as a factor, just from sound, I might probably go with the Mania, but I also wouldn't feel bad with the HK because I think the Harman Kardon sound is just as good, right? It just depends. I mean, you can change those settings probably in the equalizer to get a bit more highs out of the Harman Kardon. So yeah, I mean, it's very difficult to judge these two. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Keen to hear your thoughts on which one you think's better. Obviously, using binaural microphones, but that's not won't give you a real life impression of what it is, but it'll give you an idea. So keen to get your thoughts, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.